Picture this. You're sitting at your desk, staring at the clock as the minutes slip away. Your inbox is overflowing, deadlines are looming, and your phone won't stop buzzing. But beyond the office, your personal life is waiting for you. Family, friends, self-care, maybe even that hobby you've been neglecting for months. You feel torn between two worlds, neither of which ever seems to get your full attention. If this scenario feels all too familiar, you're not alone. Millions of people today are trying to juggle their careers and personal lives while battling anxiety in the process. But is it possible to find balance? Can we achieve harmony in such a fast-paced world? Stick around, because today, we'll explore how to reclaim peace and restore balance between work and life. 1. The growing crisis. Anxiety in a 24/7 work culture. Anxiety disorders affect over 40 million Americans every year. While anxiety itself isn't new, what is new is the increasing demand for constant productivity in today's work culture. We live in a world where being busy is worn like a badge of honor, and hustle culture pushes us to be always on, always connected, and always available. The result? Burnout, exhaustion, and heightened anxiety. For many, work doesn't end when the clock strikes 5 p.m. Thanks to smartphones and email, we're expected to be reachable 24/7. This blurring of boundaries between work and personal life has led to what many psychologists call workplace-induced anxiety. Anxiety manifests in many ways: racing thoughts, trouble sleeping, a sense of dread about the future, or even physical symptoms like headaches and muscle tension. When combined with the pressures of managing work deadlines and personal responsibilities, it's a recipe for overwhelm. But the question is, how do we fix it? 2. How work-life imbalance fuels anxiety. The modern workforce isn't just fast-paced, it's relentless. We're constantly juggling projects, meetings, and emails, all while trying to maintain relationships, take care of ourselves, and somehow fit in relaxation. This endless juggling act can significantly worsen anxiety. Let's break down how poor work-life balance can fuel feelings of stress and anxiety. Burnout. One of the biggest dangers of work-life imbalance is burnout. When you're constantly working without sufficient rest or personal time, you eventually hit a wall. Burnout is characterized by emotional, physical, and mental exhaustion that leaves you feeling detached from your work and even your loved ones. Perpetual overwhelm. When there's too much on your plate, whether it's work tasks or personal obligations, feeling overwhelmed becomes your new normal. Anxiety thrives in this environment of constant pressure, making it difficult to find mental clarity or calmness. Neglecting self-care. When work takes over, self-care is often the first thing to go. Skipping meals, missing workouts, sacrificing sleep. These behaviors might feel like a necessary evil to get things done, but they ultimately worsen your anxiety. Increased stress hormones. When we're in a state of constant stress, our bodies produce more cortisol, a hormone linked to anxiety, insomnia, and even long-term health issues like heart disease. Work-related stress is a major contributor to high cortisol levels, which can wreak havoc on our mental and physical health. 3. The warning signs. Are you out of balance? How do you know if your anxiety is being triggered by a poor work-life balance? Here are some warning signs that it might be time to reevaluate how you're managing your time and energy. Work thoughts follow you home. Do you find yourself constantly thinking about work, even when you're supposed to be relaxing? If work stress invades your personal time, it's a clear sign that boundaries between your job and home life are too blurred. Guilt for taking time off. Do you feel guilty for taking a break, even when you desperately need one? Many of us feel anxious about stepping away from work, even for a short time, because we're afraid of falling behind or being seen as less productive. Your relationships are suffering. Have you noticed that your personal relationships are taking a backseat to your career? If your friends and family feel neglected because of your work commitments, this can increase feelings of isolation, which worsens anxiety. Exhaustion. Do you wake up tired even after a full night's sleep? This could be a sign that mental stress is wearing you down, making it harder for your body to truly rest and recharge. 4. Creating a healthier work-life balance to reduce anxiety. Now let's shift focus to solutions. Reducing anxiety and creating a better balance between work and personal life takes intentional steps, but it's absolutely possible. Let's explore some effective strategies. A. Boundaries are key. One of the most important steps to managing anxiety in relation to work is setting clear, defined boundaries between your job and your personal life. Establish work hours. Even if you work remotely, it's crucial to establish firm work hours. This doesn't just help with time management, it also trains your mind to turn off from work once the day is done. Try your best to stick to these hours to maintain a balance. Turn off notifications. Stop checking emails or responding to work texts outside of work hours. Setting a digital boundary can greatly reduce anxiety as it helps you mentally detach from work during your personal time. Learn to say no. Saying no can be one of the hardest things to do, especially in a work environment where everyone is pushing to do more. But overcommitting yourself can lead to exhaustion and anxiety. Know your limits, and don't be afraid to say no when your plate is full. B. Prioritize mental and physical self-care. Taking care of yourself isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. When you prioritize your physical and mental health, you equip yourself with the resilience needed to tackle work and personal challenges without becoming overwhelmed. Exercise regularly. Regular exercise is one of the best ways to manage anxiety. Even if it's just a 20-minute walk, physical movement helps release endorphins, which naturally combat stress and anxiety. Healthy eating habits. A well-balanced diet rich in whole grains, fruits, and vegetables can stabilize your mood and energy levels, helping you manage anxiety more effectively. Sleep hygiene. Prioritize your sleep. Establish a bedtime routine that helps you wind down, whether it's reading a book, meditating, or taking a warm bath. Sleep is a powerful tool for managing anxiety, and skimping on it will only make things worse. C. Manage your time wisely. Time management is crucial when you're trying to balance work and personal life. Create a daily plan. At the start of each day, make a realistic to-do list. Prioritize the most important tasks and be honest with yourself about what can wait until tomorrow. Delegate when possible. Don't be afraid to ask for help. If your workload is overwhelming, see if there's anything you can delegate to a colleague or split into smaller, manageable parts. Take breaks. Don't underestimate the power of a quick break. Short, frequent breaks during the day can help you reset your mind and maintain focus, preventing overwhelm and burnout. D. Nurture personal relationships and passions. An important part of balancing work and life is making time for the things that make you happy outside of work. Rekindle hobbies. Do you have a hobby you've neglected? Engaging in activities you love, whether it's painting, cooking, or playing an instrument, can serve as a mental escape and reduce feelings of anxiety. Spend time with loved ones. Relationships are a key part of mental well-being. Make an effort to spend quality time with your loved ones, whether it's a family dinner, a movie night, or simply catching up over coffee. Unwind and disconnect. It's okay to do nothing sometimes. Give yourself permission to unwind without guilt. Read a book, binge watch a show, or just take a long nap. Relaxation is essential for a healthy mind. 5. Achieving harmony in an unbalanced world. Life may never be perfectly balanced, and that's okay. What matters is finding your version of harmony, where work and personal life don't compete, but complement each other. By taking conscious steps to set boundaries, manage your time, prioritize self-care, and nurture relationships, you can reduce anxiety and create a fulfilling, balanced life. Take small steps today, whether it's saying no to that extra project, taking a 5-minute walk, or putting your phone on Do Not Disturb after hours. Each action you take brings you closer to finding peace. Remember, you deserve more than just surviving your workday. You deserve to thrive in every aspect of your life.